All right, today we are jumping headfirst into the very first episode of that smash hit series, Falling Into Your Smile. We're going to break down exactly how this massive esports saga gets started. So, yeah, let's just dive right in. So, what's interesting is the show kicks off not with our main characters, but with this gossip blogger. And right away, that frames the whole high-stakes world of pro esports. You know it's going to be filled with drama, rumors, and just like intense public pressure. It's actually the perfect way to set the stage for everything that's about to go down. And speaking of all that drama, right now it is all focused on one team, ZGDX. They are one of the top teams in the entire league. And believe me, they are staring down a total catastrophe at the absolute worst possible moment. I mean, the pressure on ZDX is it's insane. Think about it. They're in the championship finals, but their legendary mid player, God Ming, the key attacker right in the center of the map, he's out. And not just out, he has a super severe hand injury that could end his career. And if that wasn't enough, their captain, Lucy Chang, is famous for being incredibly picky about who he plays with. So they don't just need a new player, they basically need a miracle. Okay, so let's shift gears. Far, far away from all this professional drama, we meet our protagonist, Tang Yao. And, well, her life is about to get completely flipped on its head. So this really gets to the core of who our hero is. See, in the game, Tang Yao is an absolute legend. We're talking the best Tamamonamai player on the entire server. She can pull off a pentaple kill that's taking out the entire enemy team all by herself. Just insane. But in real life, totally different story. Her parents, they do not approve of her gaming. And to top it all off, she is completely sworn off the pro scene because of a really bad breakup with a professional gamer. And this line right here, this is so key to understanding her. It's basically her personal motto, right? It's born from some serious heartbreak. She's convinced the pro world is just toxic, and she's made this vow to never, ever get involved with another pro gamer. It's like this massive wall she's built up around her heart. Well, of course, that wall she's built, it's about to get a major stress test. She's just chillin', playing a game, when she gets this message. And it seems way, way too good to be true. And there it is, a direct message. It's almost unbelievable. It's from ZGDX, the very same team we just talked about that's in this huge crisis. And they aren't just looking for a player. They're looking for her. The message is so casual, you'd think it was a prank. But this is no joke. The offer comes with a base salary of $800,000, plus bonuses. Suddenly, this isn't just a game anymore. This is a life-changing career opportunity. It's validating her skill in a way she probably never, ever expected. So what happens? Of course, nobody believes it's real. Her friend is just like, oh, it's just some trendy spammer. Her parents, they just dismiss it completely. The very people who are supposed to be her support system are basically reinforcing all her own doubts. It makes it that much harder for her to even think about it. So to try and figure this all out, Tang Yao does the only thing she can think of. She goes straight to the source. She heads to the Spring Championship final in Shanghai. She needs to see this world for herself, up close, before she can even begin to make a choice. And what she sees when she gets there, well, it's just pure drama. So, the stage is set for a massive showdown. You've got the super intense captain, Lucy Cheng, leading ZGDX. And who are they playing against? Team CK. And who's on Team CK? You guessed it, Jian Yang, the ex-boyfriend. The very guy who was the reason she swore off pro gamers. Her professional and personal worlds are about to crash into each other in a huge way. And it doesn't take long for that crash to happen. I mean, the second Jian Yang sees her in the audience, his game just completely unravels. He starts making rookie mistakes, he gets taken out over and over, he pretty much single-handedly costs his team the entire first round. Just her being there is enough to completely change the outcome of a championship match. So during a break, he actually comes up and confronts her. He's super condescending, asking what a girl is even doing there. But this is her moment. She doesn't just sit back and take it. She goes on the attack. She calls his performance embarrassing and totally calls him out on the sexist idea that girls can't play at this level. Bam. But you know what? The biggest thing that happens that day isn't the match itself or even that personal drama. It's something nobody saw coming. It's the incredibly emotional retirement of a true legend.
So after the match, which his team ends up losing, the injured God Ming gets up on stage and he starts talking about the really early days of esports, back when everyone, even his own family, thought he was crazy, that it was just a dead-end job, that he believed in the dream.
And then he announces he's retiring. He says his injury is just holding the team back and that it's time for him to step aside. It's this moment of incredible sacrifice, right? He's basically saying his own time in the spotlight is over, all for the good of his team and for the future of the sport.
And then he says this, and this is the line that changes absolutely everything for Tong Yao. See, he's not just retiring, he's passing the torch. It's all about legacy. He's talking to the next generation, to anyone out there with the skill and the passion to carry on what he's started. And in that moment, it feels like he's speaking directly to her. And right then and there, watching this legend basically sacrifice his own dream for the future, all her personal doubts, they just melt away. That offer, it's not just a job anymore. It feels like a calling. It's a dream that she can now see herself being the one to carry forward.
So with her mind made up, there are just a few things left to do to make it official and actually step into this completely new life.
She takes these 3 final, decisive steps. First, she confronts her ex-boyfriend and just shuts him down, making it crystal clear that this decision has nothing to do with him. This is her dream. Then she has this quick, kind of intimidating first meeting with her new captain, Lucy Cheng. And finally, she does it. She formally accepts the offer. The episode leaves us with this amazing shot of her standing right in front of the ZGDX headquarters, just ready to begin. She's answered the call, she's pushed past her doubts, and she is literally about to walk into the one world she swore she'd never, ever join. Her new journey is just about to start.
And that really leaves us with the big question for the whole series, right? We know she has the skill, but can she actually handle this insanely high-pressure world, especially as the league's first official female player, while also trying to replace a beloved legend? The road ahead for her is not going to be easy. You have to wonder what's going to happen next.